everybody, I'm Casey, and I know this is way too late for this again. All I can say is that I was waiting for some stuff to come in after Christmas that were gifts, and 2020 was kind for about a week before the chaos kicked in again. So here we are doing a Christmas haul right before February. And I could just not do this, but you know what? There was so much generosity and kindness and long sought after collection editions finally being acquired, and incredible surprises that I had to share with you guys, if for no other reason than to show my gratitude. So this is my 2019 Christmas haul, and maybe next year we'll get it out before Martin Luther King Day. Also, sorry in advance about the lighting. This is my first haul video in the new location, so I'm still trying to figure things out. It's kind of dark, but you can still see everything okay. Anyway, enjoy. So, unlike last time where we ended with the stack of Blu-rays, this time we're gonna start with them. We've got the, at the time of recording this, latest dubbed Pokemon movie, Pokemon The Power of Us, on Blu-ray. I love that they started putting the Pokemon movies on Blu-ray. To add to the Marvel collection, we've got the last two Captain America movies I had, because I have Civil War already. We've got The Winter Soldier, and the first one, Captain America the First Avenger. And this was significant because it's got the cool, slipcover. I think this was a Best Buy exclusive, but don't quote me on that. And it's got that cool print of the first Captain America comic on the back of the slipcover. Also for the collection, my sister got me Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So, you know, with that and the Captain America movies, I'm slowly chipping away at trying to get all the Marvel movies. This might be a weird one, but I love the Night at the Museum movies. I think they're a ton of fun, and this is a cool collection set that comes with the first two movies. So I was really happy to get this. The Imitation Game, once again, one of those movies that I've been wanting to get on Blu-ray or even just on DVD pretty much since it came out. I love this movie. I think it's the best movie that Benedict Cumberbatch has ever done, but, you know, that's just my opinion. Little Shop of Horrors. You might be surprised that I didn't own this already. Here's the thing. My family collection has the theatrical cut with the happy ending, and I owned a DVD copy of the director's cut with the really bummer ending. And turns out that the DVD version does not come with a theatrical cut. So once I started collecting Blu-rays, this was near the top of my list, but it's just something I never got around to getting. And now I thankfully have it. I have both versions, and I can watch whatever I want. It's so great, because you all know I love Little Shop of Horrors. I've done a couple videos on it, one of which my review is one of my most popular reviews of all time, which is amazing. So thank you guys so much for that. Now this year, I finally got around to watching Kingsman: The Secret Service and loved it very much. It was such a fun movie. So obviously I wanted to get it on Blu-ray, and I was gonna get the standard, but then I saw this really cool premium edition. It's so elegant, so sleek, comes with some cool stuff. You know what, I'll open it up real quick, let's see. So not only is there this great hard case, but it comes with this version of the Blu-ray with this really cool cover that's really sweet. It comes with this like little booklet going over the characters, and I think some of the production history. I don't know. I haven't really flipped through it yet. And these awesome character cards. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but yeah, this is an amazing set. And of course, you can't go wrong with Kingsman: The Golden Circle to go along with the original. I like this movie. I don't know why people are so hard on it. I thought it was a blast. I probably had just as much fun with this movie as I did with the previous one. Who's hyped for The Kingsman coming this year? I am. An Adventure in Space and Time on Blu-ray. Again, so long sought after. So it's wonderful to have this movie. If you don't know what this is like a biopic / docudrama kind of thing about the first years of Doctor Who with the people who made it and how William Hartnell was in it, like all through his years as the Doctor. It's a beautiful movie. It came out the same time as Day of the Doctor for the 50th anniversary. I don't think it was the same day. I don't remember. But I was really excited for this movie when they announced it, and I've watched it multiple times since wherever I can. And this also comes with a bonus DVD of the very first episode, which I already own, so that's not a big deal to me. But I'm sure it's a big deal to anyone who's grabbed it who hasn't seen the first episode, which you should. You know, it's fun to see how far the show's come. Speaking of which, when you get a bunch of Blu-rays, there's always a highlight, like a big collection or something that you were hoping to grab. And for this year, we have this. Doctor Who, the complete David Tennant collection. I'm so thrilled that they did this, because when you buy individual seasons of Doctor Who, it's insanely expensive, but this is such a great alternative to buying the individual season because it comes with everything, which I was not expecting. I was expecting bare bones, you get the episodes, maybe a couple special features exclusive to the set, which you do, and that was it. And I was happy with that. But no, it comes with all the confidentials, which are these hour-long behind-the-scenes look-backs at each and every single episode, almost every single episode. It comes with the commentaries. It comes with everything. This is insane. And I really, really, really hope they keep doing this. Like, I really want a collection for Peter Capaldi, and I would love, adore, I would pre-order a set for Matt Smith, much like this one. As great as it is, though, there are a couple of weird things. First of all, the slipcover is insanely flimsy. You know, you gotta really hold this tight. I'm holding this really tight right now to keep the DVDs from falling out. Did I say DVDs? I meant Blu-rays. And there's something else odd about the slipcover, and if you've got a good eye, you might have noticed by now, is that it uses the new Doctor Who logo for the Jodie Whittaker era, not the one for the David Tennant era, which is odd. It's not a big deal, but it's just confusing. It's beautiful, but this isn't the only complete series set. Also got the Legend of Korra, another one I've wanted for so long, and I'm so glad to have it, because I like Legend of Korra. Is it as good as Avatar? No, but I do really like it. I do have Avatar on DVD, but now that I've got this on Blu-ray, I might have to upgrade. Have you seen, they're coming out with like that exclusive like Steelbook edition of Avatar on Blu-ray? You're killing me, Nick. Not too much in the way of books this year, but still something noteworthy. My mom picked up this cool, puzzle book thing that's like Sherlock Holmes themed, so that's gonna be fun to really go through. And you know how sometimes you have self-Christmas presents, things you get for yourself? I did that a couple of times. Once before Christmas and once after Christmas. Before, while I was shopping for presents actually, I found the Golden Compass. So I decided to pick that up because I've been wanting to read it because I got really into the HBO series His Dark Materials that is based on these books, so I want to go back and read the source material now. And one other one that I picked up after Christmas, but I just had to show you guys, was this Day with Pikachu figure. Okay, quick story. I was at GameStop to pick up something else, and I couldn't find that, but I managed to see this. I think it was a return or something because this was like late December. And if you don't know, Pokemon Center and Funko have been doing this thing where they release a special themed Pikachu figure every month for the year. They just finished doing the promotion. And this was the one for like mid-November, and I tried so hard to get this. I thought I got through at one point, but the website was being really out of whack, and it turned out I didn't get it, and I was pretty upset because I really like this one. So I just stumbled across it at GameStop, and you know what? I picked it. I couldn't resist. It's so cool. These figures are amazing. They're so well detailed. I could go over all the details, but we got a lot of stuff to go through, so I won't. But it was just such an amazing coincidence, and I couldn't believe that I stumbled on it. Speaking of Funko, of course, there are some Pops. Now, I'm just going to be upfront about this. I've taken most of these out of the box by this point, and I'm not going to try to masquerade and put them back into the box because I can't be bothered. So, where do we start? Pikachu! I've been wanting a Pikachu for ages, and my sister picked this one up for me, and I think this is better than the original one that came out. You know, it got more personality to it, and it's so adorable. We've got the free comic book day PX Previews exclusive Constantine from DC, which this is gorgeous. Like, this may be a contender for one of the best Pops of the year. Yeah, I missed out on this because I knew who Constantine was and I thought this looked really cool, but I wasn't super into the character. But now, having caught up with Legends of Tomorrow on the CW, I love Constantine, and I was really hoping I'd be able to find this, and I got it as a gift. But just look at this, like, the posing, the movement, look at it, the tie is, like, swooshing, the coat, the flames, it looks incredible. Look at those eyebrows. Those are attack eyebrows. Got the NYCC exclusive Britta Perry from Community that I missed out on during the convention season, but thankfully my mom picked it up for me as a gift. I'm so happy Funko made Community Funko Pops. They're all amazing. And I know people were disappointed that Brita was like a convention exclusive, but I think it works. But the highlight has got to be this 6-inch flocked box lunch exclusive Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I wanted to get Appa, but I was holding out on a flocked version because I thought that would be much more beautiful, and it is. This is gorgeous. So not only did they make it flocked, but they made him bigger than the regular release Pops, which is perfect for Appa. It's beautiful, I love it, the sculpt is perfect, I was so thrilled when I got this. And of course, like last year, there were some Pokemon plushies because I love Pokemon, and I love plushies. And of course, Pokemon Center had to come out with this line, Sitting Cuties. I went into this last year, so I'm not going to go into this again, but it's expanded. There's so many more Pokemon, and I've been wanting to get as many of them as possible. And thankfully, I got a few for Christmas, like, let me see if I can focus. Like Kabutops, which, looking at it in person, it looks kind of weird, but I'm still happy to have it, because I think it's cool, and I'm pretty sure there's never been a Kabutops plush before. Tauros, now this one is beautiful. This is one of those ones that really takes advantage of the plush form. It looks gorgeous. And Nidorino, another great looking plush in the Sitting Cuties line. And my desire for these things is only getting larger. Unfortunately, my space for collecting isn't. And one more regular Pokemon plush, we've got my newest little favorite Pokemon, Scorbunny. This little guy is too precious, it looks great, and I love it. I don't know what else to say. I love it. Now, everyone gets clothes for Christmas, and I usually don't show you guys the clothes because they're usually simpler things and just that I don't think it'd be particularly interesting. But after the crossover I did with Wait in the Wings, I had to share that I got this for Christmas. A producer's t-shirt, which I surprisingly didn't have. I have a lot of producers merchandise. Like a lot. Never a t-shirt, so it was very, very cool to get this. I've worn it a couple of times, and it's very comfy too. I love how this is specifically for the movie musical too. Like, it's not just the producers, it's the movie musical, the producers. And we've got this single Dr. Hooves card, which honestly I love. I've been wanting this one for a long time. I don't collect many cards from the My Little Pony collectible card game, but it turns out they've made quite a few Dr. Hooves, and since I love the character so much, I've been trying to get as many of them as possible, and this has been one I've been trying to get for a long time. I think after this, I'm only missing about 4 or 5, and a couple of them are really hard to get. One of them is like a $35 holo rare, and yeah, that ain't happening. So that's pretty much it for the family stuff, but of course, because I have such wonderful, amazing friends, there were some wonderful, amazing gifts from them, so let me show you that. My friend Pines gave me this really cute Bulbasaur, handmade Bulbasaur pin, which is so precious. I've actually worn it to work a couple of times. That's how much I love it. My friend Marvel and Ponder got me a very nice mug, but what's nice about it is the imprint of all of the Dr. Hooves. This is so cool. I know I've seen this art before. I can't think of who it is, but this looks so cool. It's all the Doctors, at least 1 through 11, because by the time Peter Capaldi came around, the Dr. Hooves craze kind of died down. But this is still beautiful. It makes me smile so much. I love it. You look really closely there, you can see the War Doctor. That's really cool. It's nice to see him included. So yeah, this is all great and wonderful and would have made for an amazing Christmas on its own, but there's one more thing. One more gift, thanks to a friend, that I saved for the very last, because it's just, I'll just show you. And this is the final gift I have to show you guys, and yes, you were looking at that correctly. That is a Nintendo Switch. If you follow me on social media, like on Tumblr and Twitter, you might have seen me lamenting over the fact that due to a lot of circumstances, I wasn't going to be able to afford to get a Nintendo Switch by the time Pokemon Sword and Shield came out. So yeah, I was kind of sad, but it is what it is. And I knew it was going to be quite a while before I was going to be able to afford one. But then, my good friend Orange Octopi sends me her part of the gift exchange. We'd exchanged gifts before, just like I did with my other couple of friends. And it was a gift card. I'm not going to say for how much because I feel like that's kind of tacky, but let's just say it was a substantial amount of what this ended up costing. And among other things, it said in the card, go ahead and buy the Switch or whatever else you need And that, I'm having trouble, it's weird. I've rehearsed this announcing that I have this thing, and that it's because of such a beautiful gift from a friend in my head for weeks, but now that I'm recording this, I'm having trouble putting the words together, so I'm so sorry about that. I should clarify that I was gonna buy this on my own accord. I was going to, but it would have taken a while for me to raise the money, and it would have broken the bank, but I really wanted to get this, and I wanted to experience all the new adventures that are going to come on the Switch. But thanks to this unreal generosity, not only was I able to get this way quicker than I thought, I ordered it Christmas Day, it came right before the new year, so yeah, I've had this for a while, so I just wanted to break it in before I told you guys. This is just too exciting. And because I got some help in being able to get this, and again, I didn't ask anybody to do this, and I didn't expect anybody to do this. I was fully ready to pay for this thing myself, but because Orange Octopi helped me out so much in getting this, I was able to put that aside. There's been a couple other things that have come up that I was able to help with, and maybe I could do something else special with that because it's here, it's in my house, it's in my room. I could play and do whatever I want with it, and it's anyone who tells you that internet friends are not real friends are total assholes, because if this isn't the sign of a real friend, I don't know what is. So thank you so much, Orange Octopi, again, and yes, I'm gonna keep calling you out because there's a good chance you're watching this, and if you see her in the comments, give her a like or something, because she deserves it. This is just unbelievable. And I also want to clarify, I'm not calling Orange Octopi a real friend because this was really expensive or something. I appreciate everything here. That's why I'm putting all these together again, because this is like the friendship corner. And without getting too personal, this is the kind of thing I didn't have for a long time. And now that I have friends that are so thoughtful and considerate enough to share the holiday experience with me, alongside my family, who are also incredibly generous and loving, it means so much. And that's why I do these haul videos. Not just to show off, check out this giant pile of stuff I got for Christmas, but to show you, hey, look how wonderful the people are around me who'd want to do stuff and give me this kind of stuff. So thank you all again so much. I've probably said that about 14 times. I'm rambling at this point because I don't know what else to say. But now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to a very special journey. If you want to know how I'm going to be doing in Pokemon Sword, as I'm recording this, I think I just beat the 5th gym. A lot of my Pokemon are around level 40. If you want to see further updates, then go check me out on Twitter and Tumblr, where I'll be sharing a lot more about this now that I've announced that I properly have this. But again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season a month ago.